So as I was saying, equipment-wise, make sure you've got either two of similar size weight dumbbells or just a heavier one that you can punch up overhead for these thrusters. That's all you're going to need today. Cool. All right. Let's start with a little bit of a warm-up then. Good, excellent. All right, so let's get ourselves into position. All I want to see everyone do to begin with, we're just going to bounce from the soles of our feet, left to right, left to right. Just can't start taking that rhythm up. Good. Done these a few times. These are quite good just as a way of getting nice and quick and warm. We're just going to go for 10 seconds. 10 seconds of fast feet. So as fast as you can, 10 seconds. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Right. Go, 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 go. Fast feet, fast feet, fast feet. We're going to go fast, fast, fast. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, bring it back down. Bring it back down. Back into that. We're going to go 2 more rounds of this. So we're going to go again in 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. Fast feet. Good. 10 seconds. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right. Slow down again. One last round. Here we go. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Fast feet. Move, move, move. That's it. 5 seconds down. 5 to go. 3, 2, 1. All right, good. And relax. All right, guys. So from there, what we're going to do is we're going to go for some mountain climbers. Again, we've got a few lunges coming up today, so we just kind of want to squeeze that out, open up those hips, open up that groin area, just so that we're moving without straining anything. So we're just going to go for 30 seconds work. Off we go. That's it. Try and make sure you feel that stretch. Good work. 15 seconds down, keep going. I'm just going to mute you all, so if you need to talk, just unmute yourselves. All right, 3, 2, 1. As you're down there already, stay down there. We're just going to go into some of those scat push-ups. Again, we've got those push-ups coming. So we want to make sure we squeeze those shoulder blades together, drive it up, drop the shoulder blades, squeeze them together. 30 seconds work, off we go. Good, 15 seconds left. Let's stick with it. Good work, last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, cool. Come out of that and stand yourselves up. So as I said, we've got some lunges coming up today. For this warm-up, we're just going to do some reverse lunges. We're going to mix it up a little bit. So we're just going to take a nice big stride backwards. Try and make sure that our shin is vertical. And then stand ourselves back up. Drive it through that heel. We know 30 seconds work. Off we go. That's good. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, finally, we're just going to do some box push-ups or push-ups to an object. The reason we do that is because we've got plenty of push-ups coming up later, so we don't want to wear ourselves out. But we do want to start activating those muscle groups. So we want to keep those elbows in, engage those triceps, come down to the chest. We want to make sure we're squeezing everything, the abs, the glutes, keep yourselves nice and tight, nice and straight. So 30 seconds work, off we go. Just remember, guys, it's not to see how many you can get in that 30 seconds. It's all about just moving through that movement, waking up those muscle groups. Good, go halfway. That's it. Five seconds left. 3, 2, 1. All right, fantastic. We're going to go around that one more time. So let's get ourselves back up, back into that position, get onto those balls of those feet. Side to side, start that rhythm. Again, we're going to go for that 10-second burst. So we're going in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Fast feet. Let's move. 10 seconds. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. We've got 5 more seconds. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right. Bring it back down to a slow. Let that heart rate come down a second. Okay, we're going to go again. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Fast feet. Let's move. Move, 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 move. Got to keep going. Got to get that blood pumping. Got to move ourselves around. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. One more to go. Here we go. We're going to go 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Fast speed. Last round of this. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 5 seconds left. Here it comes. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. From there, let's go back into those mountain climbers then. So back down to that push-up position. Bring that foot to meet that hand. Same again. Make sure we get that full stretch. 30 seconds work, off we go. Good, 15 seconds down, 15 to go. Nearly there, 3, 2, 1. All right, keep yourself in position. We're going to go back into those scat push-ups. So again, squeeze those shoulder blades together, pushing them apart. 30 seconds work, off we go. Good work, 15 seconds down. Try and stick with it. Good, last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, grab yourselves back up. We're going to go back for those reverse lunges. Remember, nice big lunge backwards, touch the knee, drive up through that heel. 30-second work, off we go. Good, should be feeling this in the quads, that front area. Good, just stick around another 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, excellent. All right, last round, let's go into those push-ups then. So again, back up onto a box or something raised, just because we're saving our arms for the workout. Just want to see 30-second work, let's go. That's it, good. So let's try and keep those hips down. Try and make sure that we keep everything locked in tight. And most importantly, we try and make sure we engage those triceps, but keeping those elbows in tight. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, the rest will come out of that. Well done. So, next thing we're going to do, guys, is we're just going to go over some of the movements and kind of expand on this warm-up. Quite a long workout today, so we want to make sure we're moving quite efficiently through this. So to begin with, I just want to see 10 air squats. Nothing too crazy. Just in your own time. I'm just going to take it away. 10 air squats. Thinking about those hips coming back slightly. I'm going to sit down in those heels. And drive up, keeping that chest upright. 10 air squats. Off we go. That's it, good work. So knees out, that's it, and the knees come in, perfect. All right, that's what we're looking for. So from there, what we're going to do is we're going to go for some front squats with a dumbbell. So as what I said, if you've got a heavier one, we're going to hold it 2 hands just under the chin. We're going to do exactly what we did before. I'm going to sort of sit back into those heels, keeping that weight in front of me, and drive myself back up. If you've got 2 weights, then we're just going to bring that up into that front rack position. I'm going to keep my elbows out straight, drive myself up through those heels. So let's just go for 10 reps. Off we go. Just a front squat there, Frank, so you don't have to raise overhead yet. We'll get into that in a bit. Too keen. Fantastic. All right. From there then, guys, what we'll do is we'll turn that, we'll start looking at that push press. So take hold of that weight, just like you did before. So it's going to be in 2 hands. It's going to be just under my chin. What I'm going to need to do is I'm going to put that little dip in my knee. I'm not going to come all the way down to a squat. It's just a little dip. I'm going to move my chin out of the way. I'm going to drive that weight up overhead. Bring it back down, dip, and drive. Locking those arms out at the top, biceps next to the ear. Let's go for 10 reps. That's it. Fantastic. All right. So let's start thinking about putting these things together. Get ourselves warmed up into these thrusters. So we're going to take control of it, just like we did with those push press. Place it in those 2 hands. Going to be slightly under my chin. And then I'm going to sit back into that squat. But as I come up, I'm going to make sure I stand up nice and quick, nice and aggressively. And push that weight up overhead. Bring it back down to my chin. Reset and go. The important thing here is that we move nice and quickly. Don't be too polite with it. Make sure you use that momentum and travel that through the legs. 10 reps. Let's have a look. That's it. Good. So try and keep the chest up. That's it. Drive that weight up overhead. Down to the squat. Yeah, so the important thing is when we do these squats, we make sure we're breaking parallel just below the knee and driving up. We're not short repping ourselves, but not coming all the way down. Really important. There we go. Good work. All right, so that's the thruster. So those are going to be one of the movements that's coming up, the thruster. We're working our way back through these now. So from there, I just want to see everyone do 10 lunges. So what we're going to do, we did those in the warm-up, but rather than just doing those reverse ones, we're going to go for a forward lunge. So nice forward lunge, drive up through the heel. If you want to add weight and you want to hold a couple of dumbbells, by all means, but it's not strictly necessary. So we're going to go for 10 reps. It's 5 each leg, off we go. That's it, alternating each leg. As always, we want to make that nice big lunge, try and keep that shin vertical. So you want to take a nice big stride forward. Good stuff. All right, so that's the second movement that we're going to be doing. So like I said, we're going backwards through these now. So next thing is our push-ups. So again, it's going to be up to you. There's quite a large volume of push-ups in this workout today. We are looking at 9 per round, and rounds come around relatively quickly, so there could be potentially quite a lot of push-ups to be done. So if you need to use a box, obviously now's the time to do it. But if you want to go down to the floor, what we're looking for is those checkpoints. So those elbows are in, and chest touches the ground, and then we strong, drive back up, squeezing the glutes, squeezing the abs. Let's go for 10 reps. That's it, good. Chest hits the deck, elbows in, drive it up. That's what we like to see. Right, finally guys, the last part of the puzzle here today is we've got shuttles. So the way we're going to do this, it's all going to be dependent on where you are and how much room you've got. For me personally, this is how I would suggest doing it in the room. This is how I've told the others to do it. I'm going to take a nice big stride. From there, I'm just going to take a big stride to the left. That's where my first point is. 1, 2, 3. That's going to be my other point. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to touch, side step, that's going to be how I do my shuttles. So let's just go for 10 reps, just so you get an idea of where you want to do them, how you're going to do them, the logistics of doing it with the two of you. That's it, good. So we're going to make sure we touch in that base point, lean into it. Because it's not a particularly long shuttle, so no excuse for not kind of touching the floor. Good. 10 reps. That's it. Good. All right. So the way today's workout's going to work is the shuttle part is the beginning, and that's going to go up by 1 each round. So the very first round, I do 1, come back. Then the next movement will be 9 press-ups, and then you're going to go for 12 lunges, 15 thrusters. Every single round, that part will stay the same. It will always be 9 press-ups, it will always be 12 lunges, and it will always be 15 thrusters. It's just going to be the shuttles that will go up by 1 number each time. So round 2 will be 1, 2, 9 press-ups, 12 lunges, 15 thrusters. Round 3 will be 1, 2, 3, and so on and so forth. So it's an 18-minute AMRAP. It's quite a long time. You want to think about the pacing. Don't go out the traps hell for leather, because otherwise you'll be regretting it quite quickly. So find a nice steady pace that you can stick to. Most people have been kind of hitting around the 7 or 8 rounds mark, but it will depend on how heavy your thrusters are, and those dumbbells are, and also how long your distance is for your shuttles. Does anybody got any questions?
You just repeat the numbers again, Neil, sorry.
Yeah, so it's going to be a ladder of 1 each time on the shuttles, and then it goes 9, 12, 15. So 9 press-ups, 12 lunges, 15 thrusters.
I'm going to be next door, Neil.
What was that, sorry?
I'm going to be next door, so I don't go to the ceiling.
All right, no problem. Okay, no worries. Excellent. So what I would suggest now, guys, is make sure you crack a window if you need to, because obviously it's going to get quite warm. Make sure you've got some water to hand if you need it. If you're in the great outdoors, don't worry about cracking that window. You should be fine. The only other thing you might need, possibly, is maybe something to write down what round you're on. Although I would argue that with the shuttles going up by 1, you should be able to work it out by how many shuttles you're doing as to how many rounds you're on. Good. So let's get ourselves in position.
So it's 12 shuttles.
So the shuttles go up by 1 each time.
So you do 1 and, sorry, how many start with?
So you do 1 to start with, then your 9 push-ups, your 12 lunges, your 15 thrusters, then you'll do 2 shuttles, and it will just keep going up all the way until you get to the end of that 18 minutes. Okay. Good work, guys. So remember, think about your pacing, think about your techniques. Let's get ourselves in position. I'll give you that 10-second countdown. Here it comes. Good, and we're off in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Starting with that shuttle, 1 shuttle.
Was it press-ups next?
Press-ups next. So 9 press-ups. That's it. Hit your 9 press-ups. Then you're going to go 12 lunges. That's right. And then finally, you'll grab that dumbbell, you'll go for those 15 thrusters. Good work. So make sure you're nice and aggressive with this. Drive that weight up overhead. Don't be too polite with them. Thrusters aren't polite to you, so don't be polite back. Make sure you drive that up overhead. Lock those arms up. Good. So it's 15 reps. chest up. Think about the pacing. Good. As soon as you hit that, it's going to be 2 shuttles. So 1, 2. Let's keep it moving. Touch the ground, then into those press ups. So good work on this. Just try and keep yourself nice and rigid when you do these press ups. That's it, good, Megan. Great example of those elbows in like that. So good lunges, gents. Nice vertical knees, nice vertical shins. That's what we're looking for. That's it. Locking those arms out with these thrusters. It's good, Frank. Just try and make sure we lock those arms out. Yeah, that's it. Biceps next to the ears. That's the one, Tom. Good. So brace the core when you do these thrusters. Try not to lean back into it. You want to make sure we bring that chest down, rib cage down a little bit. Press up straight. Good. Good work, guys. All right, we're 4 minutes deep. Still plenty to do. That's it. Hurdle over the dog. Good. Make sure we push his knees out on these thrusters. I can't see your knees, Frank, but you know you always. That's it. Just be conscious of it. That's good. That's it. Good. Quick. Make sure we're touching on these shovels. Really short, sharp jerks. Good. All right. Let's try and get into it now. So we should be finding that pace, find that rhythm. There it is, looks good. Let's keep it up, Frank. That's good. Good lock out there, mate. All right, we're going up to that 10-minute mark. Lots of time, lots to do still. That's good. Don't slow down on these thrusters. Make sure you're quick to punch it up overhead. That's it. Got to use that momentum, that drive in the legs, that momentum of the legs that transfers into the arms. That's it, good work, guys. Trying to make sure now we get to this 8-minute mark. And try and make sure that our form doesn't slip. It's been looking really good so far. That's good, that's what we're looking for. Keep these thrusters up. Keep that momentum. Good, chests up on these. Good, good, good. So these shuttles starting to get long now. Got to stick with them. That's it, stick with these press ups. And we start to tire, just need to shake it off the arms a little bit. Just to give them a little bit of relief, and then try and get straight back into them. Good, brace and chest up on these lunges. Good, we're just approaching that last 5 minutes. Just keep that pace as you are. Good, strong press ups there, Peter, I like it. Good work, guys. Less than 4 minutes on the clock now. That's it, maybe take a second to shake it off. There you go, that's it. Try and give them a little bit of recovery in those shoulders. Good work, guys. We're into that 3 minute mark now. That's good. Let's try and get it, keep this momentum going, let's keep this motion going. Not long to go now. Good, the end's in sight. 2 minutes left. Good, I'm impressed. The form's looking good still, guys. Keep thinking about those points that we come up with. Make sure those knees are out. Make sure the arms are in on the press ups. Well, guys, keep it moving. We've got 60 seconds left on the clock. We're going to just push ourselves a little harder to get to the end. Let's keep it going. Remember, every rep counts on this. 30 seconds left. All right, 10 seconds. Keep moving, keep moving. 5, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good effort all around, guys. Well done. Good work. So feel free to unmute yourselves.
Tough one today, Neil.
Yeah? How do you find that?
Yeah, tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just well.
Everyone stuck with it. That was good. Yeah, that's the thing. You know, it was a tough one, but everyone kind of kept that momentum going. Nobody kind of broke. Nobody was sitting there having unnecessarily long breaks in between or water breaks. So it was good.
Those press ups.
Yeah, there's a lot of press ups, especially as you get through it. Everyone feeling all right? Everyone, no one's got any aches or pains or injuries from that they shouldn't have. Everyone should just be feeling quite tired.
Just knackered.
Yeah, excellent. So obviously, make sure you take on plenty of fluids. Make sure you take on a bit of food as well, because we've just burnt a lot of calories off with that. Make sure we kind of keep ourselves together. Good. Make sure as well that you get the scores into chalk it. So it's going to be however many rounds you did, plus whatever extra in reps that you didn't. So 7 rounds plus 5 reps or whatever you managed to get out if you get a full round. And the other important thing is obviously make sure you make a note for your coaches, for the groups, for the competition, for the challenge. Make sure you make a note that you're on class. If you're in my team, and remember that you've got the extra bonuses for being on my class. Well done. All right.
Oh,
Good
man.
work, guys. So, all I would suggest now, for the rest of you, just, you know, in the evening, all I would suggest, there's a lot of lunges in that, and there's a lot of kind of anterior quad kind of dominant stuff. Definitely have a little bit of a stretch out. I would definitely recommend doing the old couch stretch, the one where we place the foot up against something and lean into it. That way you kind of have, you know, it will give you a bit more recovery. What we don't want to do is don't want it to seize up and then you'll be kind of uncomfortable. So into that nice position, lean back into it just to feel more on the stretch on that quad. I'd probably go for a minute or so on each side in front of the telly. Good. If anyone's not got any more questions for me, then feel free to enjoy the rest of your evening.